everybody, welcome to Seriously Lighthearted Yoga. Today we're going to be talking about something that we've alluded to, something that we've kind of not really talked about, but hopefully has become at least moderately apparent for you.
Hopefully the thought's been in your mind.
Yeah, and that is contradiction. Contradiction in yoga, and yeah, it's everywhere. We've said a lot of things and then come back 2 days later to say the complete opposite. And why
the
is
fun
that?
fact is that both can be true. So that's the one side of it, and then also you need the contradiction to kind of know that either exists, for one thing. Another is the contradictions sort of are that binary that everything is based on already. We did a few videos a long while back, about like dualism, and then we also kind of talked about how yoga says that there is matter and then non-matter, and the two are kind of completely divided but also completely united in a sense, because the matter always is trying to be non-matter and the non-matter is always sitting there waiting for the matter to kind of get to it, but never really happens. And that is the dichotomy, the dualistic nature of yoga that kind of creates everything around us. So recognizing that in your yoga practice there are going to be contradictions all over the place, and that's okay, is sort of a good step to take in becoming familiar and comfortable in your practice. When you, say, go to a yoga class and they try and convince you that the yoga postures are everything that yoga is, because there are lots of teachers out there who think that yoga is a physical practice and nothing more. So recognize maybe that that person is promoting yoga in a way, but it's not full yoga, and that's a contradiction of sorts. And recognize that you have the ability to walk into that class and keep your mind. That's always yours. So
Absolutely. So
be aware and just have your knife ready to kind of separate it.
Yeah, now that we've come out and said it, just be aware of it. Look back at some of the other videos that we've done, and some of the other things that we've talked about, and maybe things that you found in your practice that we have said the contrary to, or maybe something that you found early on in your practice that you've now found the contrary to later in your practice. It's going to be all over the place.
Defer to your filter.
You can't have one side without the other. You can't have negative without positive. You can't have happy without sad. And so it's this dualism, this dichotomy that is created, that really kind of makes up the world that we live in, and in this case makes up your yoga practice. It's whatever you see fit. So kind of take that and run with it. Let us know if you guys have any questions about that. Otherwise, we'll be back with more practice stuff tomorrow. We'll see you then.